Hi guys, welcome back to Cozy Home. Today I am so excited. I'm going to be doing a collaboration with Leslie. I'll give you more information about her in a second. But today we are going to be cooking here in our kitchen, and I'm going to be making a vegan mushroom Wellington. And we had this as our first Thanksgiving as a vegan / plant-based, and my family did like it, so I'm gonna go ahead and make this. I made it quite a few times. I'm pretty good at it now. I don't usually have to watch or read the instructions, but it's very simple. It does take a while to make, but it's really worth it, guys. So what you're gonna need is about 5 palabella mushrooms. I'm saying this wrong. Sorry. You need the 5 of those. You're gonna need 3.75 onions, so pretty much 4 onions in my opinion. You're gonna need some thyme, fresh thyme. You need some baby spinach. And I usually use pie crust, but I actually found this puffy pastry in our grocery store, so I'm going to try this. I don't think this is fully vegan, so if you guys don't eat stuff like this, make sure you can find one that is yours. But I'm gonna go ahead and use this because I need a pastry and I'm not gonna make it from scratch. I'm not that talented. So, and then we're gonna use Dijon inside the mushroom Wellington, and salt and pepper. For the egg wash, we're actually gonna use the alfalfa from our chickpeas, and then we're gonna mix that with some pancake syrup and some milk. So I'll show you guys how I make my egg wash with those items. So first I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually chop up my onions. Now that we got our onions chopped, we were going to want to put it in a skillet and with a little bit of oil, or in my case, I'm just gonna use maybe a little bit of water instead of oil. I'm gonna brown this for a good 5 to 6 minutes. I have my water, so I'm gonna actually let this cook for a little bit, and then if it starts to stick, I'm gonna add a little bit of water. As our onions are cooking, I wanted to tell you about my friend Leslie. She has a family of 4. She has a boy and a girl that are young, and she does content shopping. She goes to Costco's, Trader Joe's, and she also does plant videos and healthy cooking videos, and she also does like clean with me's and stuff like that. And if you guys are liking that type of content, definitely go check her out. I think you guys will really like her, and let her know that I have sent you guys, and please subscribe to her channel. If you guys are coming from Leslie's channel, thank you so much for checking out my channel. I hope you guys do enjoy my videos. I do a lot of cleaning motivations. I try to do some decorating. I am not good at it. And I also like to do plant-based meals. If you guys don't eat like plant-based or vegan, it's okay. Just add a meat to the side and you guys will have a full meal. This is a good way to add vegetables to your guys' dinner table. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Please subscribe to my channel, and please let me know if you came over from Leslie's channel. I would like to get to know you more. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. After your onions are done, you're going to put it in a bowl, and then you're going to put it in the refrigerator to cool them down. In the same pan, I'm going to go ahead and start my spinach. I just leave all the seasoning from the onions in here, and I already pre-washed my spinach. We're going to add in our spinach, and we're going to cook this until it's wilted down. You just season this with salt and pepper. So right now I'm going to go ahead and start cleaning my mushrooms. I'm going to be scraping off this innards of the mushroom. I'm not for sure what it's called. I think it's called scales. If I'm wrong, please leave me a comment below letting me know what they're called. And I'm just going to be trimming back the stems and any part I just don't like on a mushroom, to be honest, and then I'm going to wash them down. After you wash them, you want to lay them on a paper towel. I don't have paper towels at my house, so I'm just going to use a clean towel, and I'm just going to try to soak up as much water as possible. Since my spinach is done wilting, it can produce a lot of juice in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and season this as best as I can, and then I'm gonna dump all the liquid out as best as I can. And then I'm gonna add it to the refrigerator to let this cool with the onions. So right here I'm adding some water to my pan. You can add oil if you want, so my mushrooms don't stick too bad to the skillet. What you're gonna do is you're gonna flip the mushrooms upside down, and you're gonna cook this for 5 minutes, and then after 5 minutes you're gonna flip it around and cook it for another 5 minutes. After this 5 minutes, I'm going to take them off the pan and put them on my towel to dry, and then I'm going to put this in the refrigerator so they can completely cool down. At this point, you want to have your onions, your mushrooms, and your spinach to be completely cool before you use them. Sometimes I kind of skip this just so I could get the meal done quickly, so I'm gonna let the mushrooms cool down at least for a while, and then I'm gonna start assembling this mushroom Wellington. Now that our onions and spinach and mushroom has cooled down, we're gonna go ahead and assemble it. So we're gonna get a baking sheet. I'm using this one. It goes on the fire pit grill thing, but I like to use it in the stove. I'm going to put my silicone baking mat on here. You can use parchment or baking paper if you have that. So I'm gonna lay my pastry on here. So now that we got our pastry down, we're going to add our onions. You don't want to add all your onions. You want to have enough to make another layer. Add spinach. Some salt and pepper. Now this is where you're going to add your mushrooms. That's where I like to add my Dijon. You're going to add the thyme on top of your mushrooms, and then you're going to add some spinach and then your onions. This is where I do something different. If I use pie crust, I just lay another pie crust on top and then I pinch it together around. But since this is a pastry, we're going to try to do what the recipe says. It says carefully roll. I don't know if I could roll this. I think I overdid it. Roll it. Oh my goodness. Oh, mamma mia. Okay. Close these in. Okay, we're going to make the egg wash now. We're going to get 1.5 tablespoons of the alfalfa, and we're going to get the same amount of milk. A little bit less than a teaspoon of pancake syrup. So not a full teaspoon, but close to it.
Sorry, it appears nothing is playing at the moment.
So this also says that you can add oil to it. I'm not adding oil because I'm trying to make it more oil free. Push this. I'm gonna put the same side down on here, and then you're gonna mix this. And then we're going to. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this egg wash 2 times. You're going to do the first layer, and then you're going to put it in the freezer for 10 minutes, and then you're going to do another layer and do it for 10 minutes. But during this time frame, I'll go ahead and preheat my oven to 390 Fahrenheit or 200 degrees. Here is a tip that I like to do. I hope you guys would like it too. Since the pastry has to cool for 10 minutes in the freezer, I'm gonna go ahead and tidy up the kitchen so it'll make it easier for after dinner to clean. With the mushroom Wellington for tonight's dinner, I'm pairing it with some mashed potatoes and the gravy that I had made the other day. I'll link the video for the cauliflower recipe. That is the gravy I'm using, and then I'm also making some fresh cranberries. Since this skillet has some seasoning still left on here, I'm going to go ahead and just soak it in some hot soapy water, and by the time we get done eating, it's going to be so much easier to clean. So usually I'll soak it for about 30 minutes and then scrub it up. Now that the 10 minutes have passed, I'm going to go ahead and take my pastry back out of the freezer, and then I'm going to put it in the oven at 390 Fahrenheit, and I'm going to be baking this for 30 to 35 minutes or until golden brown and flaky. my friends, I am done with this recipe. I hope you guys enjoy this mushroom Wellington. It turned out amazing. I paired it with some cranberries and some mashed potatoes. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and the playlist will be down in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channels and leave us a comment. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.